When you are coming up with a design for a tattoo, whether it's your own idea or listening to someone else, paying attention to what they're saying, but also what they mean. Oftentimes they have a way of saying something or a way of communicating that may not be very clear, but if you can understand what the idea is that they're trying to capture. They may be talking about a specific image or something that they may be hung up on, but that image may not be the best way of capturing the idea and the spirit of what they're trying to do. So listening to the idea rather than specifically the words can be very helpful. Another practice that can be very helpful is showing them examples of existing tattoos and getting an idea of what they're drawn to, what their preference is. Those can be very helpful practices as well to get an idea of what they want. When I'm first starting out, I try to figure out, first of all, the details. Where do they want the tattoo? How big do they want the tattoo? When you come up with the size is particularly important because of knowing how detailed to make the tattoo, how thick the lines should be, those kind of considerations. So the details of like where, what size are important. The next thing I would ask would be what they're trying to communicate. Are they trying to communicate a concept, a thought? Is it a memorial for someone? Is it a memory? What is the idea behind it? If you're able to communicate with them to ascertain that, it will be much easier to find out, what kind of theme or visuals to use for that. And then after that, I would sketch a couple different options. It's best if you're designing for someone else to do a wide range of things at first to sort of give them options. Don't spend too much time on one particular drawing because they may not like it. So give them a smaller sketches of the kind of ideas that you would want. And then once they've narrowed that down, you're able to then start focusing in on one or two specific themes. You may combine certain elements of different designs, and then you're able to move on to a more fleshed out sketch, which would be at the size that it's going to eventually be. And you're able to use pencils, but maybe then moving on to pen and ink, using the pen and ink to simulate the specific lines and the line width and all of those characteristics of the actual tattoo. And then you're able to get feedback again. And then the process goes kind of until it's reached a point where they are happy with the design that you have given them, that they can then take to a tattoo artist to translate into a finished tattoo.